Hi, welcome back. Flow Nest Light. Why do some people stay poor even when they work hard their whole lives? It's not always about bad luck or a low-paying job. Most of the time, it's hidden in the way they think. In Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki reveals the silent traps in our mindset, the ones that quietly keep us broke without us even realizing it. Today, we're going to uncover these poor people's mindsets together. How many of them do you have? And what's really holding you back? Let's find out. 1. The safe path mindset. One of the most common mindsets that keep people poor is this: go to school, get good grades, find a safe, secure job. Sounds reasonable, right? But think about it for a second. Who taught you that? Your parents? Your teachers? Most likely, they believed it because they thought it was the safest way to survive. But is surviving really the same as living free? In Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki shared how his poor dad focused completely on job security. He said, go to school so you can find a safe, secure job. That's exactly what most people do. They train for decades just to become good employees, afraid to step outside the system. They trade their dreams for a paycheck. They exchange freedom for security. But let me ask you, how secure is a job today? Really? How many people lost jobs during a crisis or after one bad quarter? How many talented people do you know who work 40 years and still struggle to retire comfortably? The poor mindset says a job is the only way to survive. But the rich mindset, it asks, how can I create something that works for me even when I sleep? So, do you want to just survive, or do you want to build freedom? Your answer might reveal more than you think. 2. The earn to spend mindset. Many people believe the answer to all their problems is simple: earn more money. So they work harder, chase promotions, and take on extra hours, all for a bigger paycheck. But what really happens when that extra money arrives? A new car, a fancier phone, a higher-end lifestyle. And before they even notice, they're back to zero, waiting anxiously for the next payday. Robert Kiyosaki said it best: the poor and middle class work for money. The rich have money work for them. The poor mindset thinks, if I can earn more, I can spend more, and that means I've made it. But the truth? They're stuck in an endless loop. Work harder, spend faster, and repeat. Forever. The rich mindset plays a different game. Instead of spending every extra dollar, they use it to build assets, investments that generate cash flow and create true freedom over time. So ask yourself honestly, are you working harder just to spend quicker? Or are you using your money to build a future where you're truly free? Because in the end, wealth isn't about how much you make. It's about what you keep and how powerfully it works for you. The fake asset mindset. Have you ever heard someone say, I just bought a bigger house, I'm investing in my future, or I got a brand new car? It's an asset, right? This is one of the most dangerous traps that keep people poor, confusing liabilities with assets. Robert Kiyosaki explains it simply: an asset puts money in your pocket, a liability takes money out. The poor mindset loves to look rich, even if it means drowning in debt. A bigger house? Higher mortgage. A luxury car? More monthly payments, higher insurance, endless maintenance. All these things don't put money in your pocket. They quietly take money out, month after month. Meanwhile, the rich mindset focuses on real assets, properties that generate rental income, stocks that pay dividends, businesses that create cash flow. So ask yourself, are you buying things to impress others or to build real wealth? Do your assets actually pay you every month? Or do they keep draining your bank account? Because true assets don't just look good. They work for you, even when you're not watching. 4. The fear-driven mindset. We all say we want more freedom, more choices, more success. But in reality, most people stay exactly where they are. Why? Fear. Fear of losing money. Fear of failing and looking foolish. Fear of taking that first step into the unknown. Robert Kiyosaki put it clearly: The primary difference between a rich person and a poor person is how they manage fear. A poor mindset treats fear as a stop sign. Don't try, don't risk it, just stay safe. But behind that so-called safety, there's no growth, no new opportunities, no real progress. On the other side, a rich mindset understands. Every failure brings new knowledge. Every risk opens a door. Most people think avoiding risks means avoiding pain, but in reality, it often means avoiding the very chances that could change their lives forever. Because sometimes the greatest loss isn't losing money. It's losing the chance to become who you were truly meant to be. The I can't mindset. Have you ever noticed how quickly people say, I can't afford it? New skill? Too expensive. A course? I can't afford it. An investment opportunity? Way out of my budget. The moment these words come out, the door to possibility slams shut. Robert Kiyosaki wrote, "The words I can't afford it shut down your brain. The question, how can I afford it, opens possibilities." When you say I can't, your mind stops searching. It becomes lazy, content with excuses. But when you ask, how can I afford it, suddenly your brain wakes up. You start thinking creatively. Could I learn a new skill? Start a side hustle? Cut back on something else? It's not about having all the money right now. It's about developing the resourcefulness to find solutions. Many people think they have a money problem. In reality, they have a thinking problem. Because in the end, success doesn't come to those who say, I can't. It belongs to those brave enough to ask, how can I? And then start finding the answers. 6. The blame game mindset. Imagine standing in front of a mirror. When things don't go your way, where do you point? Many people point everywhere, except at themselves. It's the economy. My boss is unfair. My parents didn't teach me. The system is broken. This is what we call the blame game mindset. Robert Kiyosaki said it best. If you realize that you're the problem, then you can change yourself, learn something, and grow wiser. The poor mindset believes the world owes them something. But every time you blame, you give away your power. You hand over control of your life to your boss, the government, your past, anything but yourself. On the other side, the rich mindset takes ownership. It understands, if I created this situation, I can also create the way out. Blaming feels comfortable in the moment, but responsibility is what actually sets you free. Because the mirror doesn't lie. And the day you decide to stop pointing outward, that's the day you start rewriting your story. 7. The security over freedom mindset. Picture a beautiful golden cage. It looks safe, shiny, comfortable. You have food every day, a steady routine, no unexpected surprises. But here's the truth. No matter how beautiful it is, it's still a cage. Robert Kiyosaki wrote, "Most people become a slave to money and then get angry at their boss. Many people choose a steady paycheck over freedom. They trade their dreams for job security, thinking that one stable income means safety. They say, I can't leave. What if I lose my benefits? What if I can't find something better?" And so, they stay inside that golden cage for years, even decades, complaining about the boss, the pay, the hours, but never daring to open the door. Meanwhile, the rich mindset builds multiple streams of income, investments, side businesses, assets that keep working when they don't. True security isn't about depending on one paycheck. It's about having the freedom to walk away whenever you choose. At the end of the day, you have to ask yourself, do you want the illusion of safety or the reality of freedom? We've talked about 7 poor people's mindsets that keep people stuck. 7 ways of thinking that look harmless, but slowly steal your freedom, your dreams, and your future. Now, here's the hard question. Which of these mindsets are holding you back right now? Are you choosing the comfort of a steady paycheck over the possibility of true freedom? Are you saying, I can't afford it, instead of asking, how can I afford it? Are you blaming the world or taking full ownership of your life? Because at the end of the day, your mindset decides your money and your entire life story. So, will you keep playing it safe, making excuses, and living inside that golden cage? Or will you break free and finally build the life you truly deserve? Drop a comment below. Which mindset hit you the hardest? Which one are you ready to change today? If you found value in this video, smash that like button. Share it with someone who needs to hear this. And don't forget to subscribe for more mind-shifting lessons. Remember, you can't control where you started, but you can control where you're going. The question is, are you ready to choose freedom?